Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did the shit by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get him, I got him, I told him it's nothing. End of discussion. Fuck all them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. Shit is disgusting. I hear them bragging about shit that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old shit. I'm on they ass now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. Niggas is trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting sucked off in my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the fuck on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat. Get the fuck out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand.
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, fuck with me,
You a bad bitch, even when you don't feel it, you still the best.
Hey guys, let's see, it's 2:03 on the East Coast, so on the West Coast, good morning, good afternoon, and some other places it may be evening. I just wanted to stop through, say hey, and maybe talk about a few things that I've seen or that we've seen going around. Um, Let me check. Let me make sure I got my stuff right here. So, I guess you all watched Shakim, not Shakim, but King Roman News this morning. I woke up too late for Shakim and Cole. I'm sorry, fellas. I didn't mean to wake up that late. But I woke up too late for them. And I saw the main topic, or one of the topics of discussion, was the video from Crizilla that, some people who were in it felt away. Personally, I think it was a smash because Crizilla has crazy skills and it takes her months sometimes to put those videos together, and they are hilarious to me. I think they are funny to see yourself cartoonized and characterized and all of that good stuff. I think they are the funniest things that I've seen in a long time. So if you haven't checked out Crizilla's page, check out her page. You'll see some things, some videos that you may not have checked out before, that have a lot of the beef sector and a few other sectors in it as well. I thought that, really? Not now. I'm sorry. I need to turn my phone down, as you can see. But but yeah, I thought it was real funny. I love the fact that see a lady Nikki get on a horse. I thought that was so cute. Because I've never been on a horse, so I don't even know what it would feel like or what to do with it. But I thought it was so cool. And to see King Roman running around, looking in everybody's windows, seeing what they doing, taking a peek at the neighborhood, it was genius. It was absolute genius. And I thought it was so cool. Um, some of the things, some of the people you see up there do the same things every day. I see like Tracy's in her fitness, and I think that is amazing. You go, Tracy girl, get it, get it, get it. And if you got the trainer on the side, then you better get it, get it, get it, girl. Do what you do. I'm not sure why James Wilson, why Jay Wilson was not very happy with his caricature, because it doesn't mean that's exactly how you look. It is just the way you may look to Crizilla at that time, or to what tools she has that she can put you into. But are a lot of videos with you in it. Hey, Tamila, baby. How are you, Shirley Tamila Laverne? Hey, Nessa. I'm doing so well. I feel great. I'm off today. I worked myself silly yesterday and I love it. I don't know if I'm one of the crazy people that actually love their jobs and helping people. And I know it's not like some big corporate, wonderful job. Um, it is just roadside and I love it. I love to help the USAA, yeah, because I always had a problem. I used to say USAA, but the USAA and all of their military folks who have problems on the road, I absolutely adore making them a lot less anxious about the situation that they're in and helping them to get out of harm's way. It's a great thing, you know. I know that when Jamila moves, she's going to be working with me, doing the same thing. I hope it's a good thing. It gives you the warm fuzzy feeling. And I speak to a lot of the vets, and they. I mean, we talking about vets from World War II, vets from the Vietnam War, and they always have something that they always. I want to leave you with this, and I got to tell you this, and I just sit there and listen, you know, and it's so cool because when you get people that tell you, you made my day. I'm so glad that I got to talk to you. You know, I never get to speak to a real person, and I'm glad it was you. It just makes you feel some kind of way, and I love it. You know, it pays pretty decent, and I just adore talking to the people. And getting them on their way. Even when I was doing Good Sam, which we know is the comfortable travel trailers and things like that. Same difference, different type of people. But I love learning about all of that. It's a good thing, you know. I've done my jobs throughout the years that went with um, the different trades I've picked up. I never really worked under my degree a whole lot, but I did go to hair school because I loved hair. I loved people. And, you know, that to me was fulfilling. I got to have my salon for a couple of years before I found out about the spina bifida. And hey, it is what it is. Had to sell it, made a nice little chunk of change off of it. And that's that. But you know, there are so many uneducated people who feel as though they are educated up here. It's the delusion is real. And I really had no idea that there were that many delusional folks up here. Um, that's just as delusional as me thinking that I grew these braids out of my hair and braided them. You know, that's just ignorance. So the delusion kind of goes with the ignorance. You know, listen, you can be as delusional as you want to be. You can claim to have a tiny waist. You can claim to be beautiful and all that. Delusional delusions and confidence are two different things. Saying that you're beautiful, knowing that you're beautiful, knowing that you are the best you can be, that's confidence. Thinking that you are this starlet with a tiny waist and feet and all of that, that's delusion. And I don't know how people change that. That's if it can be changed. But other than that, walking around here on these here streets, I didn't get to see the fried chicken challenge because I get tired of them making me hungry all the time. Y'all gonna stop making me hungry. But I know that when I do go up to see ODS, I am saving every bit of stomach room for him because he eats good. And I do not understand why it was a problem with him being sponsored when other people also get sponsored. You don't know what they have in their bank accounts. You don't know what they have on cash on hand to spend for this or for that. Hey, Taylor Made, thanks for subbing. I really appreciate it. I really was never looking for my subs to go up and things like that, but I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody that subs to the Love Bugs. It really makes a difference. I enjoy being back with you guys, being healthy again. But that fried chicken challenge, I knew they were going to make me hungry. So I purposely didn't watch it because I knew they would make me want to go and fry some chicken. And I do not like to cook. So that wasn't going to happen. Instead, I said, no, catch up on my little anime stuff. It, I can't do it. I don't want to start cooking a whole bunch of this and that. And I've been blessed with having just enough because I just started working again. So having just enough to take care of me and my mom, that's all I ask for in life. You know, a lot of people want this, they want that, they ask for this, they ask for that. I don't like to ask on a selfish tip type of thing because that's when you kind of are seen as a beggar. Um, but as we talk about begging and cash apps and things, I hope that Dragon is okay. I like Dragon. I like her a lot. She's a ball of energy. And I do know that she was able to get some help from our other beef sector folks who, don't mind helping and can help. Whenever you give from the heart, and it means much more than giving from, just because somebody asked. So I hope that she took our advice, um, and checked out social services, checked out some shelters, checked out some things that can be of help to her. What I did not appreciate was the non humility. I know that you don't want people asking you what you're doing with the money that they send you, but in my opinion, it kind of seems only fair. If I'm asking for someone to send me $20, um, I'm going to let them know what I'm using it for. I'm not going to just say, "Can I have $20? Can someone cash app me $20?" Just because it is always a reason when you ask for things, and if you come from a humble place, people are more open to you, and they can understand you a little better than normal. I feel like pride will rob you just as quickly as a thief. If you have too much pride and you can't even ask for help, that's a problem. And I think she needs to get on her humility game. like we gave her suggestions, put a wish list in your community board. Let us know that you're checking it off with the money that you're giving, you know. It'll help a lot. And it would, I mean, we have so many kind people in this area of YouTube that just by doing that, you would show them that you are making some headway as to where you are going in life. We do know that you cannot get a job without an ID. You said that they will give you a grace period. That's great. I hope that that happens. Um, and I hope that you get the job and or jobs, especially when you don't have any kids. You can work as much as possible to save up as much as possible. I do think that living in South Beach is out of a lot of people's means. And sometimes you have to step back and be humble to live somewhere that, you know, you could be comfortable. What's up, Rico, baby? How are you? Mwah to you. I think if you live somewhere, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be on South Beach. I know that's where you want to be. That's perfect. I want to be a lot of different places as well. But I do know that I have priorities and commitments and things that I have to take care of right here in this life, in this spot. So I can't go moving out to, say, Buckrow Beach in Hampton or over to some of these large places in Virginia Beach because it's not feasible. So you need to do whatever's feasible for you, um, that can work. So you know that I think that kind of turns some folks off as well. But I wish Dragons the world. I hope everything turns out the way she wants it to. Um, I hope you get the jobs, sweetie. I hope everything that I put in the back chat for you helps so that you can get your ID for free, so that you can get some help, you know, even some counseling help would be wonderful. I think all of us could use a therapist here and there, a third person with a fresh set of eyes that doesn't know us, that can, you know, help us make some sound decisions and some sound judgments. I think that is something that we all could use. I know that with my medical benefits, I take advantage of them full heartedly. I am proactive in my health. I try to make certain that I am as healthy as I can be. If I was missing any teeth or anything like that, that I can get put back in and you can don't have to pay for it. Girl, I would be at the dentist all the time. The hell with going to buy somebody a toy or get your hair done. Girl, get to the dentist. Get that fixed. You know, that's what I'm saying. Now that person told me that I am no longer in the running of the dating game for Drip. That is fine. Drip is a grown man. He can come do what he wants to do. He can speak to who he wants to. He can talk to whom he wants to. He's a grown man. I don't have to be in a dating competition to talk to him at all. So it never really made me any difference whether or not you let me into your dating group. I'm not lonely. I'm not, you know, hey, Don, Playback Bus, how are you? Thank you for subbing. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. It means a lot to me. It really, really does. Yeah, I love me some lemon, baby. I love me some lemon, my lemon head ass. That's my baby there. That's my sweetheart. But you know, getting back to this dating competition, and now she may try to get you up there, Don. You better watch yourself, because she is looking for any able-bodied man to come up there to make the competition on Nessa's channel a success. Which I wish Ness all the success in the world. She's talented. She's a great, you know, I adore Ness. She's a friend of mine. And I can definitely say that without having to show any type of back chats or any type of recordings or that's, to me, that's not friendly. If you want a friend, you have to be a friend. And that's one thing that I know how to be, is I know how to be a friend. I don't play around with people's feelings, with their past, their present, their future. We're too old for that. Right now, I've lived longer than I probably have left to live. So therefore, I'm going to spend the rest of my time being happy, bringing as much positivity to people as I can. And I know this is the roast and drag sector. And if a itch get to me, yeah, I will drag that hoe. Like I said, that hoe ain't got to let me in her contest. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Drip is a free agent. He does and goes where he wants to. I hated the fact that you put some of his medical information out there. That's for him to do, not for you to do. You are just a nosy, no tooth heifer that really needs to mind her business. Maybe, like I said, you should take some of those government benefits that you have and go and get your teeth. Stop worrying about hair. Stop worrying about getting some more clothes. I mean, you're not worried about furniture. That's for one. You're not worried about anything else. Oh, Don, you're too kind to me. I appreciate you. No, she's not worried about any of these things, but you're worried about whether or not Drip has spoken to me. It's none of your business. He's a grown ass man. Come and go as he please. I know that if I were him, I would not appreciate my health, anything to do with my health being out there if I didn't put it out there. So you really need to learn your place, young lady. You claim you're a housewoman, a house kept woman, which, in other words, when I asked you if you had a degree as well, you couldn't answer me. But you are so fixated that online degrees are not as effective as a degree from a brick and mortar college, which is kind of funny because Harvard has online degrees. I know that as I was pursuing some medical degrees, I was actually, she the uppity trash, Rico. Stop playing, baby. You know it. Look, as I was pursuing my PA degree, which, if you don't know, since you speak in third person, this is a physician's assistant. As I was pursuing that degree, I did a lot of that online with EVMS. So when it comes to the clinical, the residency part, the internship part, you have to go into the stores. I mean, not stores. See, you got me at the stores. You have to go into the field, the hospitals. EVMS is a very prestigious medical school, but I'm sure you would not know that because you don't take your medical conditions seriously. You live with lymphedema on a permanent basis. If you'll do nothing else for yourself, uppity, put your feet up, girl. Stop going in the bathroom so much to pull a dirty wig off the floor and put on so that you can show people, cam up, cam up. I don't get it. What's the point? People cam up when they want to cam up. What does that do? Can you cam up and show us some furniture? Or are you going to show us Nyla's bed and your mattress on the floor in the kitchen? That's all we've ever seen. There's nothing else in there other than Nyla's toys, right, Rico? That part. There's nothing else in there. And for those of you who happen to be mad with Rico, let me tell you something. Rico is prone to mistakes just like the rest of us. Whatever Rico has done, I'm certain that he is not happy about it. And I love Rico because Rico is Rico. I don't care whether he's lighter, darker, black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Dominican. It doesn't matter to me. I love Rico because he's Rico, and he's always going to be Rico, and he should be Rico. Now, he knows that some of the things he does goes way over the top, but you know what? It don't matter. It doesn't matter because he learns from his mistakes. Rico is still young too. That's why I see him as one of my babies. He's still young too. So yeah, he got a lot to learn, and we all growing. We learn every day, and I hope that Walrus learns to go and use her government assistance. Girl, use it for a psychiatrist, use it for a therapist, use it for the dental people. They need you. They need that government money, and they will do you right. So go and let them help you out. I am so very interested in Honest Rowe. I think he is one of the sweetest people. I just love me some Honest Rowe, and I want to get together with him sooner or later, sooner rather than later, so he and I can do a little something together. I adore him. I loved him with Dovey. I like Dovey. I love, me. I'm a Libra. I like everybody. You got to do some real cruel shit for me not to like you. But I just adore Honest Rowe, and I love Dovey too. Whenever I look on my Instagram, I see she live, she going at it, she doing her thing. But let's see what else has been going on in these here neighborhoods other than the fried chicken contest. Shaquem, I believe, is his last day co-hosting with Ness, that he paid for. I hope you feel that you've gotten every penny's worth that you were able to get. Um, this is a new thing. Y'all brought that over here, that money stuff. Throwing out money here and throwing out money there. I appreciate you buying me a cup of coffee the other morning. I absolutely do. I think it's kind of hard when you start throwing money. Let me tell you what they say when you get a new man. If you start all that cooking and stuff for him, that's what he's going to expect every time, and more and better. So for Ness to ask for 1,000, I can't be mad at her. She has a popping platform. She does. She is brilliantly comedic. Her comedic timing is on point. She's just one of the funniest friends that I've had. And I adore listening to Ness and laughing at her. I think it's funny. I get why Uppity is up there. She's like the stupid person to your smart person. So I get that. I got it. Yeah, when I see you on Lemon's panel, I'm queen of facial expressions. I be weak. Don, I be weak with some of them expressions because you just want to laugh and you like, don't do it. Don't laugh. It's just funny, but I love my facial expressions. Everything I feel comes across. If I don't like somebody, it comes across. And if I'm just thinking they're the funniest thing in the world, Ness is good at having me do it. I mean, my God. All you guys, y'all make me laugh. And that's a good thing. It takes less to laugh than to be mad at somebody. What is wrong with these people? I don't get it. I don't get it. I hope that in their future they learn to laugh a little bit more. Especially if you can't laugh at yourself, then there's no need to laugh. I laugh at me because I am a big chick, and I'm while I may be losing weight, I still am gonna be a big chick because I'm 5'9". So I'm always gonna be a big chick, no matter what. I'm always gonna be bigger. But it's okay. I just didn't realize there was so many people who were shorter up here. See, I don't see a lot of color. I don't see color, and I don't see height. I've had my oldest children's father was 6'7". I never really saw his height. I just knew he was always there by me. And then my husband was like an inch or two shorter than me. And what's up? There's no more competition. What's going on, baby? How are you? I had a boyfriend one time when I was 18 who was 5'2". He was titty height. Hmm. But that titty hype man knew what he was doing. Yeah, I had a ball at 18. Yes, I did. After I got away from that domestic violence situation, I had a ball with that 5'2" man. And when I see him now, he always tell me, Laura, I can't stay around you long. I got to go home. I'm married now. I'm like, I ain't say nothing. I ain't invite you nowhere. But you got my number though. You got my number. So I don't know where No T feels like I'm lonely. Boo, I choose to be by myself because I don't want anybody in my bed changing my channel. I don't want anybody feeling that I have to cook for them unless I want to. I don't, I choose to be single. And being single doesn't mean that you have to be celibate. What's wrong with you? We all know that you are a dump truck. No, or not even a dump truck. You are the dumpster where they come and dump in you and keep it moving. You know, you claim you got this 1K a week, baby. If you got 1K a week, that house ought to be laid out. I know there's a furniture store somewhere. Thank you. There's no competition. Everybody who's by themselves, then single, does not mean that they are lonely. But yes, Dawn, she says she gets 1K a week. And she showed it to us once. It was crumpled up in a bowl, an old bowl or a cup or something, and she counted out $1,000. Now, mind you, it was near the beginning of the month, and I have not seen her count $1,000 out again. I don't know. I don't keep money like that on me in a cracked bowl or whatever. That's what a bank is for. I hope you do get you a bank, TP. Maybe that way you can really show that you get 1,000 a week deposited into your account. Then we might believe you. But that house ought to be laid out, baby. $1,000 a week, I can make a furniture store sing. You ought to be. I mean, honestly, I just don't get it. It's yeah, 1K is not enough to live off, but she lives in transitional housing, so she's not like paying full price for housing. It all, I mean, she's got a mattress on the floor, and then she's got her daughter's bed, and that's it, and the kitchen counters, and she does a lot of live streaming from the bathroom where she picks her wigs up off the floor and puts them on her head. Child, I can't listen until she knows what a waist trainer is or what shapewear is. You can't sit with me, boo. I tried to be nice to you the other night. I tried to be nice to you, but you don't seem to understand that it is not the brightest to speak in third person. How do you speak in third person? I will never know. Oh, because they love uppity. Who you mean they love you? Girl, stop. Just stop, 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 stop. And she's got the tiniest waist. Okay, okay. Again, delusion versus confidence. That's delusion. Confidence is saying, I am trying to have a smaller waist. That's confidence. Delusion is, I have a tiny waist. when we know that you wear an at least an 18 to 20 at least for your height, and you look like, I mean, your ankles show pig feet. I don't get it. You girl, stop. We're not even. I refuse to make my life about you. You, in the scheme of the grand scheme of things, you don't matter. You don't matter. You're uneducated. The only reason some man dumps his seed into you at night, uh, occasionally, if that's to be believed, because we heard him call you drunky, is only because he can. And that's the sad thing. He can. He can dump it there. Yeah. Oh, child. I ain't seen no receipts either, Rico. I ain't seen no receipts, but she the queen of everything. So she claims, um, again, delusion versus confidence. We can all be queens of something, but you are not a queen. You're an uneducated imp, kind of like a giant black Oompa Loompa. That's what you give me, an Oompa Loompa ish. If you put on a red wig that curled at the bottom and some of them striped shorts that you had on and they had a suspender, you would look like a black Oompa Loompa. Absolutely. You would be wanted on Willy Wonka's set immediately. You could get with the Screen Actors Guild, but you will never have anybody. And I know there ain't not one of us who buy into your delusion. Not seriously. There cannot be. There cannot be. I remember you crying over not winning the Reef Challenge because you were putting together some weird reef. The Christmas tree challenge, I can't remember if you won or placed at all. The tree was so skinny and it sat in the kitchen. So I don't know. Um, I just know that we've all heard that child be hit in some form of fashion. You're pushing her up and down the street in a carriage, a shopping cart. Girl, the delusions of it all. And you said someone smeared feces, I believe, on your door. Why? Why would they do this? You have to be absolutely unliked and especially unloved in that neighborhood, that transitional housing. Girl, talk to us when you actually pay for your rent in full. Talk to us when there is furniture in your apartment, real furniture, couch, love seat, coffee table, maybe a whole kitchen set. Talk to us did that when you get that done. Until you can get that done, I really could care less about you. I'm amazed. And Drip, I hope you listen to this at some point. Watch that chick, okay, about your health information because she don't need to be blabbing it out to a room of 800 people. It's ridiculous. If you're gonna be in the dating game, baby, be in it. But you need to put her in her place. She don't need to be blabbing about your stuff at all. One, that's you're breaking HIPAA laws. I don't know if you know what a HIPAA is other than a hippopotamus, but go look it up on your Google. HIPPA. Okay, you're not supposed to give out anybody's medical information without their say so. But again, you're uneducated. I wonder if you even graduated high school. I don't feel like you did. Or if you even went back and got a GED. I don't feel like you did. I feel like there's a lot missing there. There's like a lot. I mean, since it was, how old are your oldest? If they're old enough to go to college, then that means you started the game way back when you were 20, perhaps. Well, you had to be younger, definitely. It's so weird that the mother shows signs of some sort of mental deficiency. I can see why, it could be passed down hereditarily. And I definitely hope that that's not the case. I wish that baby nothing but the best. I wish her father and his wife would take her out of your custody if possible. But keep on going at ACPS or whatever it is, the people name that come down on you. Keep on going at them so that they can go ahead and take her out of your custody. Keep on. That's going to be something. Are you going to advertise that on YouTube? Or are you going to blame everybody that has graced your wonderful channel to see you cook yet again, with all the food stamps that you are getting and all the benefits that you get off that baby? Or is that what you're going to do? Because you talk so much trash to everybody. It's ridiculous. An uneducated Oompa Loompa could never. I'm with Brooke. You cannot compare where you cannot compete. So, once you figure out how to keep your wigs laying straight, laying down, where they're not pulling back, then maybe try talking to us. Right now, it just ain't hitting home. Nothing you say hits home. So please keep me out the contest. It's all good. Drip's a grown man. He know what he want and what he don't want, and he know how to go about getting what he want and what he don't want. And while he's a really nice guy, there are other men in this world as well. Shakeem, I wish you all the best having to share your co-hosting abilities with a walrus with no teeth. I wish you the best, baby. I hope it has been for your benefit. I think had she not been allowed to be up there, it may have been a little bit better for you. But, that's Nest platform, and Nest does what she wants to do. So maybe fine tune the agreement before you go through with it again next time. But that's pretty much all that I have seen on the streets. In other news, I have seen that there has been an let's see, let me get it right. That the grand jury has already been convened, and that there has already been testimony by a few individuals to the grand jury. So it is only a matter of perhaps 2 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks at the most, before an arrest warrant is handed down for P. Diddy. And, with his alleged allegations of ex-African and grape and all that other stuff. And, so it doesn't seem like it will be long. Again, the year 2024 seems to be the year of exposure. So we've already been exposed to Uppity teeth, or lack thereof. We've been exposed to a lot around here. This whole jacked grinder profile thing, so silly. It's like, whatever. Okay, let me tell you something. A person's sexuality is their own. Period. Whatever they want to do is their own. Always got to keep things as a distraction. Now, Puffy I think he is being thrown to the wolves to keep the spotlight off of other folks that are higher up in the food chain. And I think that Um, well, I don't. I guess Clive Davis has lived his best days. I'm pretty sure he got less days in front of him than behind him. You're right, Rico. Absolutely, the age of Aquarius is going to expose everything. So if you out there doing dirty, you better be ready for it to come to the light because it's coming. It is absolutely coming to the light. I think it's awfully creepy of the fact that there he bought a home specifically because it had tunnels under it that led to the Hugh Hefner's home. I don't know if Hugh Hefner still got any bunnies there, but to have a tunnel that leads somewhere is kind of freaky. You think Oprah's next? I think Oprah is very well insulated. I think before Oprah will get pushed out, I think that Tyler Perry will. I think he will be pushed out before Oprah. You know, there's a lot of gatekeeping around in the Hollywood area, the area of broadcasting, the area of movie making, the area of black excellence. There's a lot of gatekeeping around. And if those gatekeepers don't want that person to come up, they're not going to let them up, period, point blank. You know, I'm blessed enough to have a friend that I talk to that's in the business, and he's doing well, but he also does a lot for his community. So I think it's a really great thing. But yeah, oh, you've been investigating on Oprah? Why don't you make Oprah come get you? I gotta come save you from Oprah. I think that Tyler Perry will get thrown to the wolves before Oprah. Oh, TD Jakes, Lee Daniels, he can forget it too. 50 Cent. 50 Cent can only kind of get out of it if he trolls his way out, I think. Just like he did sent that little message to his ex baby's mama or to his baby's mama. I didn't know you was a ex worker, you little ex worker, you. I thought that was funny. So he's got plausible deniability. That's the thing. Oh, it's your birthday, twin. Ooh. And Kirk Franklin, I kind of felt bad when Kirk Franklin got put out there for liking porn. How many folks used to watch porn? Personally, I think porn is boring. I would rather participate than to watch it. So, yeah, it's just it's just boring. He got pushed out there because he likes to watch porn. It's boring. I mean, I grew up with porn where they were wearing tube socks and there was no kind of story to it. It was just like the pizza guy shows up. Ooh, I'm horny. Come in and give me your pizza. I mean, it was the stupidest thing. So I can't even get it. I just can't even get into porn because I'm automatically critiquing their hair, what they're wearing, what they look like, why they got those shoes on with that outfit. I mean, I can't. Let me be a part of it rather than to watch it. It just does nothing for me. I don't know. I'd rather be involved in it. Take me back to my swinging days. Let me go back there, which I guess you never really. Isn't it corny? It's the corniest thing ever. But back in those days, I kind of missed because when COVID came, it broke up a whole lot of stuff, and which it should have. But I miss those days, and I still treat guys in a sense kind of like that. I don't mind going out to dinner. Yeah, I don't mind going to the movies. That's nice. That's cool. But if I'm interested in you, hey, Trip, I was just talking. You know what? Can I drop my link for you? I was just talking about you. Man, I was so mad the other day about about this chick dropping anything to do with your health. It just it pissed me completely off. And because I said something about it, she got mad. She literally got mad. Whatever happens with you and your health is your business. And you a grown man. So she telling me I can't be in the contest. I said, that's fine. That's fine. You know, like I said, Drip is a grown man. He can come and go as he pleases. He can choose who and what and when and how, where as he pleases. He's not a toy for you to dangle in front of a bunch of starving women. What is that about? You are your own man, and you do as you please. If you want to talk to somebody, just talk to them. It's up to you. But I just am not mad that I am not in Miss Walrus's dating pool because someone who can't distinguish between the delusion and confidence, I can't really get with. I never got my question answered as to where did you get your degree or what did you used to do for a living? Okay, baby, take your time. Take your time, my dear. It is never, let me tell you something. You can always reach out to me. You and I, we friends, period. And that's the thing about it. That's what she doesn't seem to realize. You're not a piece of meat to be dangled in front of um, women so that they can ask you 500 questions. I think that's rude. She's not Chuck Woolery. I think that's who used to do the dating game, but she is not him. And she has no right. She said, well, he got a bad hip, so he might be good for you and Sassy or whoever she was talking. I was like, why would you do that? Why would you even say that? Why would you? That's against HIPAA regulations right there. You have no business telling that man's business. If he wanted anybody to know, they'll find out. He'll let them know. If he wanted anybody to know anything about himself, he can let them know. He's a grown man. Oh yeah, and he don't have no kids, and he can this and he can that. And I'm like, why are you acting like you're thirsty for him? Yeah, she's the one acting thirsty, and then she's like, she wants who is it? Uh, Ray Black to be up there instead of Shaquem because she doesn't like Shaquem. My thing is this: you have all of these educated people around you. You must feel some sort of inferiority towards them to be so hostile. If you got to be that hostile towards somebody, then there's something up with it. That's just it. I mean, that's and she got her people, and that's cool. Everybody should be able to thrive on YouTube. Oh, come on up here with me, my dear. You gonna make that woman mad? Oh my God. She gonna hate me. She gonna think that I purposely put it out here for you. And that's exactly what she gonna say. Oh, he was over there. I can't believe he went in Lori's chat, in Lolo's chat. Let that grown man go where he wants to. He's not he's not mine. I can't claim him. He's his own grown man. And even if we were to ever get together on that level, you still a grown man. I can't tell you what to do. I would never presume to tell you or any man what to do. A man is a man is a man. And that's all there is to it. And she's just hungry for you, Drip, to come up there and to tell everybody about you. And my thing is this: you seem real quiet to me, and that's cool, But when you get people trying to pull stuff out you, it's like, why? Why are you doing this? Why is she trying to do this? But anybody who speaks in third person with me just does not, it's not matching all the way at the top for me. So I don't know, but whatever you want to do is always fine with me. If you want to see, what she's managed to pull together for you, it's fine with me. You're a grown ass man. You know, I just think that she's very delusional. And if I had government benefits like that and I didn't have any front teeth, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'd be down there with my mouth wide open, put some teeth, something in, or somebody who claims to get $1,000 a week but has no furniture in their home except for the mattress on their floor and the child's bed. That that's kind of very odd to me. I don't quite get that. But then again, maybe I'm not. Maybe, maybe it's not for me to get. Everything isn't for me to get. I still take care of my mom. And I'm blessed to be able to do it. It may be a struggle at times, and hard on me personally, but it is what it is. She took care of me when I was 14, going on 15, having my oldest son, and the least that I can do is be there for her because she was there for me through each and every birth, telling me in my ear, "Shut up." It was so mean. It was funny. I be in there hollering like them contractions did her, and she be in there, "Shut up. We do not do all that hollering." And I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." but it's a blessing, So I have accepted my role in this life as like almost like a caretaker. And I definitely don't mind because that's what I do at work. So I don't mind a bit. I'm about to order a new computer and I want to try another type of job as well. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you see the sync, let me link it for you, babe. Let me link it up here for you. Let's see. I just learned how to link it. You see it at the top of the screen in blue. You just click on that, my dear, and you are more than welcome. Yes, sir. This the delusion for me. It really trips me completely out. But you know what? I don't fault anybody for maybe feeling that she has a right to her delusions. She does. She's a grown woman. I give her that. Me, myself, I kind of like to live in the present. I don't need to put Lori in third person. If you talk to me, you talk to me. You're not talking to Lori. I mean, you are, but I'm not going to act like I'm just this person on the back. It's just weird. It is really, really weird. But hey, it is what it is. But you see it? Is that, oh, it's noisy where you are. The link to the show for you can't. Oh, I know it was was it? And I know it was on Nessa's channel. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. I can find it for you. I just know I was in the chat typing real hard about why are you putting this man's health information out here? And she's like, "Oh, Lori just want to know why I'm putting his health information. I can say what I want." I was like, oh, "Okay, you know what? I'm sure you'll take care of that." Just she's one of those folks that it was, it's when between her and Shakim arguing, is she's, "Oh yeah, because when we have Drip up here and Drip is, he might be good for you. Was it Sassy or was it somebody else? It might have been somebody else because he had his hip done and this. And I'm like, why is she doing? Why does anybody need to know that? That's your personal business. That's not her business to say that that's what you need to do or that's what you've done. What in the world? I thought it was tactless. She was very tactless. But I'll go back and I'll find it for you. I definitely will, because you need to put it on her and let her know, look, this is not how it's going to go. We doing this your way, not anybody else's way. Exactly. That's wrong. I think that is very wrong. I'm glad that she didn't mention anything else that you had going on. I think maybe me telling her to stop putting your information out there like that, hopefully it stopped her, but she talks so damn much about nothing and then says, I'll mute. I just want to go to New York and kick her. Just one good time. I just want to tower over her. Because it seems like everybody else is like 5'4" and 5'2", and I'm 5'9", so I just want to kind of tower over her and kick her. So I don't know. I don't get it. I think that, her giving out your information was wrong. It was definitely wrong. And I personally didn't appreciate it because it's your business to give out, to tell whomever you want to. It's not her business. I mean, hell, I had a cancerous tonsil taken out, but I don't go around just spreading it and just waiting for other people to spread it. That's my testimony. And you have your testimony about what you've been through and what you may have to go through. And that's what it is. And Rico, you're right. It's for her, whoever gives her their platform for her spreading lies and, people's information. And that has to be she has to be careful with that because, like I said, it's against HIPAA law to give out people's health information without their say so. So she definitely got to be careful with her. I mean, I don't know. You can't stop a runaway train, but I do know that you have to make sure that your guests aren't up there to do harm more so than good. Do more good than harm. Let them do that. I don't think Ness knew she was going to say that or anything like that. What she does is uppity slips in these little things. Oh, you'll be perfect for a dating show. Yeah, we have somebody that's nice and tall. Girl, he's 7'1". What does that have to do with you? If he was 5'1", what does that have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with it. It doesn't make him more attractive or not more attractive. It doesn't. I mean, it's the stupidest thing in the world that she harps on. It's like, oh yes, and he this and he that and how deeply do you know this man that he is allowing you to put out all of this information? Oh, you think that? You know what? I like Binary, and I think Binary is very fair, and he's very intelligent with his questions. Anything that you don't want to answer, no comment. Simple as that. You know what? It's not a bad thing. Stop, Rico. Talking about dating hoes with no teeth, although that's true. But you know what? Binary is very smart. He's very, very intelligent with his questions. There's nothing in your background that would that Binary could ever use against you. What Binary is trying to do is he wants to do a different type of show. Not necessarily a different type, but he wants to interview more people. He wants to talk to people. Pretty much the same thing I wanted to do when I first came out. Binary is a cool guy, and he is, pushing in his lane. He does need to do more homework as far as some of the beef sector history goes, because there are a lot of things that have happened that he just doesn't know about, and that could stand him and step him into a landmine. So, I think that by you being a newer person to the beef sector and by him being a newer person, I think it would be very much on equal footing. And Drip, you're a smart man, so I know that you're not going up there and just blurt out every little thing that comes to your mind. I can see it in your pictures. You think a lot before you speak. And I think that you'll do well with Binary. He's cool people. If I would interview with anybody, it would be with Binary. I mean, I love Shakim. Shakim's cool folks. And I may do an after midnight thing with him and Big Rigs and all. But as far as the the interview and taking in what you say to him, Binary's the guy for that. He's definitely the guy for that. And with him being demonetized right now, I know that he's going to be doing a lot of different things so that he can get his monetization back. Um, I don't know. Yeah, that's you, right? I can tell you're a quieter type of person. You're not just gonna give away the bag without, without everything. And see, they brought in the whole money issue when they came over to the beef sector. So, hey, if he's willing to pay you, I say take it. And if you don't like the question, no comment. You never know. But see, you a quiet type of guy. That's at least that's how I feel. And I usually get a really good read on people. You a real kind hearted, think before you speak kind of person. Me, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Everybody knows how I feel before I could ever let it come out. So I can tell that you put a lot of thought into what you want to be seen as, what you want to come out there, um, because it's important to you. Your image is important to you as it should be, and nobody has a right to put any type of jackets and that's the new thing, predatory behavior and putting jackets on people. I can't tell you one person in the beef sector, probably including myself, who has not done some sort of predatory behavior to someone else in the beef sector with dragging and things like that. So yeah, don't let them put any type of jacket on you. And if you were 5'1", 6'1", 7'1", 8'1", it doesn't matter. You're still Drip. And that's the whole point of the matter. You're still you. It never matters. Hey, Queen Diva, my love. How are you, sweetheart? I hope Miss T's doing well at work as well. Or she should be getting ready to get off soon, right? But thank you for popping through. I was telling Drip, he was asking about Binary, and I think that an interview with him was good. At least set your record straight yourself. Don't let Uppity or anybody else tell your record. Let you tell what you want people to know. Because looking at your platform and your profile and everything, I loved it. I thought it was cool. I was like, Houston, you got to run for your money. Sounds like Oklahoma might be much better for me. I think I like Oklahoma better. I think I could ride them dirt bikes and ride them four-wheelers and have some fun, man. That sounded so genuine, just so much fun. It's not all about, glam and glitz and, ooh, how much money you got, and, ooh, can you give me some money? And it's not about that. And that was what I found that Dragons was running into. her humility wasn't there. If somebody does something for you, you're supposed to, in my opinion, be very humble about it. And if you sent me a $20 cash app, yeah, you at work too. Well, thanks for dropping through, Queen Diva. I appreciate you. I really do. So you was on this weekend. I'm jealous. I am jealous, jealous, jealous. I'm gonna have to take me a trip just so I can come and ride the bikes with y'all. Cause don't make me run into the mud, cause I know I'm gonna be messed all the way up. That's gonna be so fun. I can only imagine. Now that's some stuff I would have thought, yeah, maybe next lifetime I'll get to do. But I ain't dead yet. So to me, that sounds like so much fun. And you're right, you should be peeping out scenes because sometimes people will try to make things, make put you in a situation that you ain't even know nothing about. You ain't have no business with this situation. You ain't know nothing about that situation. And next thing you know, you in it. And for what? Because somebody else brought you up when they didn't have to or they shouldn't have. That's the whole thing. And I think that you are smart enough to know when you see people trying to connive and to get out of you, to get stuff out of you and whatnot. Um, you thought it was private? Yeah, I thought it was private too. That Dragons, needed some help, but she raised a very healthy son, from what I was told. And a lot of those people, when they send you $50, $100, they kind of really want to know that you're going to take that money and do some of the things that really need to be done. You know, you make a list. Here's the thing. It's no need for me to pay the light bill if I don't have a place to light. It's no need for me to pay the car payment unless I have a place to drive that car home to. It's no need for me to pay my water bill if I don't have lights on, if I don't have a house in which to have those lights on. It's priorities. You have priorities that have to come before any and everything else. And to get to her age, in her mid 30s, and not have her important papers within reach, even if you don't keep them in your pocketbook, which what us women usually do, keep it in a box, a folder, or I keep my living will, all my hospital stuff in case something should happen in a folder so that if something, God forbid, should happen, my kids know where to look for stuff. They know where to get it because I remember when my dad passed, he passed at 59 and he had his own apartment in Jamaica, Queens. So he lived there by himself and I hadn't heard from him for a few days. And the last I remember, he was mad with me for something, or I was mad with him. I can't even remember, but I hadn't talked to him for a few days. And come to find out, he had a heart attack over at I want to say at Queens Memorial, where I was born. I don't even know if they still call it Queens Memorial, but he had a heart attack, and as soon as they stabilized him and stuff, he checked himself out against doctor's wishes. They told him he needed a bypass. He checks himself out. Now he was a banker, or he was a head accountant, a senior accountant for several different firms, including the Bank of New York, and he was a comptroller for New York, for Norfolk State University at one point. He did a lot. He had his hands in a lot of stuff, and we have belief that there is money over in the Cayman Islands or one of those islands that has his name on it, but he never got to give me the passwords and things like that because he had passed away with nobody there and nobody else on his lease. The police would only let us in for 15 minutes at a time to try to find his last will and testament. Well, he had purchased his will kit and what was it, his will kit from Costco and all, and was going to do it on a computer because he felt like he was going to pass. So he wound up with a major heart attack within and they didn't find him for 4 days. So it was really a bad, bad scene. And my daddy I was always my daddy's girl. I was spoiled I was spoiled, and my mama spoiled me too. I was spoiled, and so I can't lie about it. But you know what? That's why I'm so proactive with what's going on in my body, and I want to make sure that I get the most mileage out of this old cart that I can get. That's what I want to do. I want to get the most mileage out of this cart that I can get. And sometimes things come up and I don't want I don't want anybody else to pass away alone again. That's something I would never want to see. So I've realized that my role in this life is as a caretaker. And if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But it doesn't stop me from being gracious and thankful that I was given that role. God has each of us, gives us each gifts. And if a caretaker and being that person who can be there to help somebody else is my role, then I gladly take it. And I take it with gratitude. A lot of these people, they don't care. They don't care. They just want whatever you can give them without giving anything back. And I just see you sent her a good old hefty amount, and she 40. Stop. She better not. You do not get to be 40 and not have your ducks in a row. I mean, important papers, your birth certificate, your social security card, your identification kept up to date. Well, Rico, since you sending out amounts, you want to send a sister $5, $10 for some coffee? I'll be right here for you. I got you. But I just feel like she needs to show some gratitude. Not just send that little heart thing, but actually, thank you. Get on a live and thank the people that helped out so much. And I didn't have any money to give her. I'm sorry. I just started going back to work. So I don't get paid till Friday, but I need to see a little bit more humility. I need to see more on her part because there does come a part of it where there's personal responsibility comes in. What? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I heard 36. I don't know. But whatever she is, even if you got, even if you 20, my kids know to keep their important papers in certain spaces, I mean, of course, we ain't all rich, so we ain't rolling around with safes and stuff like that, but put it up, because my mom had a house fire, apartment fire one time. She lost everything in there. But I tell you what she did grab, her pocketbook, and then she went back in the house while it was on fire. They were trying to tell her not to go back in to get her bank book. I'm like, what is wrong with this picture? The bank knows who you are. They can figure it out as long as your ID is in your purse. But now everything is much more digitized and much more of an app sort of thing. So you can definitely use that to get what you need. I know at a lot of DMVs, you can get your birth certificate. They partner with different states so that people can get their birth certificate. I know ours does here in Virginia. It partners. I was able to get my New York birth certificate, and I think my ex-husband even has his on a card, his birth certificate, and he's from Richmond, Virginia. So I think, I think it works that way too. But I don't know. I hope that, she's okay. I don't really talk to her like that. So when you do talk to her, tell her that I'm rooting for her. And I hope that she does go down and let social services do the work that they get paid for. Go down. I don't, and she keep talking about this bridge, going over this bridge. I want to know how long is this bridge, and you don't have to swim under it, baby. You just got to go over it. If you got a bike that's an electric bike or whatever that you ain't even got a pedal to get over there, girl, if you don't get yourself over there, take care of all this stuff at one time, that's what you do. You get over there, you take care of everything at one time. Even if you got to get a lift, I don't know. Yeah, see, and you was born in Puerto Rico, so you got to keep your documents in a safe place because it's even harder to get your documents all over again unless you go back to Puerto Rico, go back to the embassy, and get all this stuff done. It's just the personal responsibility was not fulfilled in my case. It didn't seem like she's not putting that best foot forward when it comes to that. So I don't know. But yeah, they were telling, everybody got told not to mess with you. You know how that go. But my thing is this: I talk to and mess with who I want, and I deal with who I want to. I refuse to bow down, because when I first got here, it was about, oh, this big content creator and that big content creator. And yeah, I like this content creator. I think I'm going to hang around with them. And then I'm going to hang around with this country. I mean, it was a big issue, but the beef sector is evolving and it is all about networking, basically. That's really what it is. You're networking. You could be from the Mo3 sector and we're networking, or from the Umar section, we're talking, you're networking. And it's never a bad thing to know more people. My daddy always told me it's never a bad thing to have more friends. And I am thankful for that because I love having friends. I think friends are great. It's always great to have a good friend in your corner. You never know when something can happen and that friend may need to be there. I know that Rebel was going to, he was looking out for apartments for me in Houston and in San Antonio. And, I've got a lot of good friends, and you can make friends on YouTube. You have to learn how to be a friend to be a friend. So when I heard all that bullshit about Rico, first thing that I did was I got on the line with him. You all right? Because that's my baby. Long as he was okay, that's my baby. I don't care. Everybody done something that they want the best. That's my boo 100%. And I don't have a problem with it, not at all. I mean, things may not, the optics weren't looking well, Rico, my dear, but I still love you. And I always will. So it's not a problem with me. And frankly, I kind of want to put, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to get like Ness. Don't know. You don't think they're going to false flag your page again? Oh, God, not again. Well, just try to walk on the line. Just walk that line straight, No more pictures and no more of the other things on the pictures. Let's walk the bright and narrow path because they're going, yes, they're haters, yes. And then they will put that rope around their own neck. So don't you worry about it. They're gonna get theirs already, so you don't even have to worry about it. Not a bit. But look, I love y'all to death, and y'all are always welcome to get in touch with me. I can get in touch with a variety of ways. You can always hit me on my TikTok under my Cash App, $ Lori, aka Lolo. Or you can always email me at Lori, aka Lolo1 at gmail.com. And there's also another email that I use a lot. It's LP, the word forever, and then 42 at gmail.com. Now, that's the one I use for my business and things like that, but you can always email me there. Or if you don't want to, you can always send me a message on IG. I am there at, and this is the name that my kids came up with, so I don't want y'all laughing at me, okay? It's baby underscore Lolo, all lowercase, 123. Now they were 12 and 13 when they made that up. I was like, okay, I guess it's all right. But you can always reach me at any one of those. Feel free to always, if you want, drop a cash app. You can. I'm not begging for one. I appreciate anything that ever comes my way. I can tell you exactly what it will go through it would go to tomorrow's dinner or tonight's dinner, because I am going to the store and see what I can pick up for the little bit of $10 that I do have. We're gonna see what's that. But there's a variety of ways to get in touch with me, and I have no qualms about who gets in touch with me. It could be anybody. You could even get in touch with me if you wanted to. I would love to give you better ideas of how to help out, but I know that you won't take them because you're a chaos demon. So therefore, thank you, baby. Look, I know you sent me a receipt. I know you did, Rico. And I can only imagine, but don't worry about it. I still love you. So you ain't got to worry about it at all. At all. Drip, you be careful, baby. If you need someone to talk to, somebody to holler out to, hit me up, on one of my things, and I'll give you my number. You can always call. I don't have a problem with that. I would put it on my little banner, but I could just see people who really didn't like me calling, and but if you wanted it, or Rico needed it, or if you wanted to call through IG, whichever, you're always welcome in my circle of friends. And if you do that interview with Binary, don't worry, I know he'll be fair. And of course, I would be there to make certain that he would be fair as well. And if you do the dating show, good luck. I hope that you find somebody that matches your energy and that can be a compliment to you. Yeah, you do that. Hit me up, we can stay in touch. But if you decide to do the dating show, I want you to find somebody that can be a compliment to you, because you are an absolutely excellent specimen of a man. As I ain't gonna do like uppity and just, hey, yeah, Drip, I can't wait, Drip. I mean, it's like scary at that point. But yes, hit me up sometime, boo. We'll get together, because I'm coming to ride them ATVs, even if I got to come and ride it with you and your girlfriend. Yes, absolutely. But I'm gonna leave you guys now, because it is 3:30 over here, and if I don't get to the store now, I can only hear somebody's mouth in there. So what you buying me? So what we eating tonight? Life is so wonderful, though. It's okay. It's all right. And look, I put in my gray contacts today. You probably can't tell, but I put in my gray ones today. I'm gonna be like Treasure Lane. I didn't get the blue ones. I was like, no, that's just way, way unbelievable. Way unbelievable. But I love y'all to death. I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with some music, and we're gonna get up out of here, because I know y'all got things to do other than listening to me So I'm gonna hit y'all with a little bit of music. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did the shit by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, fuck all them feelings. I throw all my pain on percussion. Shit is disgusting. I hear them bragging about shit that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, show mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old shit. I'm on they ass now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. Niggas is trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting sucked off in my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the fuck on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat. Get the fuck out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand.
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, fuck with me, I'ma have